Ah, the Wasteland.
Looking for trouble?
Beautiful fields of chaos that seem so consistent, yet so foreign. Fallout 3 sees the lone wanderer exploring the capital wasteland for their father.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Fallout New Vegas takes place in the Mojave and sees the courier seeking revenge for the two bullets that visited their skull.
The game was rigged from the start.
Both games hold a special place in my heart. Both games seem to grow as I grew, be it through new experiences or the induction of their extensive modding communities. Today we'll be covering one such mod, or overhaul if you will. Two Wastelands effectively merges both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, DLC and all, into what I would like to consider a masterpiece. For players who have seen everything there is to see in one game and not much of the other, be it from mechanics or personal nostalgia, you can now travel between the two worlds, carrying with you the character's experiences, stats, and equipment. Get on your thigh highs while we check out the greatest wet dream of mine brought to reality, Tale of Two Wastelands. With our journey begun, I start making my way out of Vault 101, which is an easy process thanks to the QuickStart mod. I go with the name Jasmine before selecting my special stats. I end up with a high endurance build with some touches in strength and luck while attempting to accommodate for the extra benefits found in each game. There are several perks from both that it almost makes sense to have a 10 in special upon reaching level 50. For the traits, I end up going with Skilled and Logan's Loophole as is tradition, but we'll end up dropping the latter once we get to Big Mountain from the Mojave. Our tag skills will consist of guns, repair, and science. Walking out of the vault, I check my difficulty settings and I find that I'm on hardcore and very hard, and that'll remain for the rest of the playthrough. The QuickStart mod starts you off with a few of the goodies that you typically find in a standard run, including the vault security armor, so I don that before making my way to Megaton. Oh my god, Lucas Sims.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too when the need arises.
It's been so long. Moira Brown is just as cute as ever in her form-fitting jumpsuit, and for my compliment, she gives me the armored vault suit, so I began doing some of her quests. The Wasteland Survival Guide is a great introduction to Fallout 3, and you can get started by just drinking some irradiated water, which is something we have experience with thanks to Radchild. I will be holding off on getting Radchild here at the start, but just know that at some point I'll probably cave and grab it. I do some trading with her to try to get my weight down as low as possible while still keeping a good range of armaments. I do the same outside with Lucky and manage to snag up some additional armor-piercing and hollow point rounds, as well as a grenade for a get-out-of-jail-free card. At level 2, I end up grabbing Black Widow for a little bit of extra damage against male opponents, and visit Springvale to ask the Silver for some money and to clear out the nearby school. I don't know what this guy's doing, he's running towards me. I guess I'll just kind of follow you awkwardly. Let's pop upstairs maybe, and we'll clear out the basement last. What's going on in here? Looks like a child. Okay. Oh, well. So, this is why we get grenades. Solid throw. Yeah, we really should be questioning some of the design choices of the school, but I don't know how much of that was post-apocalyptic, you know what I mean? Poor dog. Seeing the police pistol in Fallout 3 is crazy. I missed? That's awful. You're gonna chase me with a blade. That's hilarious. Basement key. The plot thickens. Dude, the police pistol is crazy. I want to say that there's just ants in here, but there's quite a few if I remember right. An assault rifle, nice. Cute little book. Okay. Yeah, I like this gun. This is fun. After having received a mediocre education, I started working on more of Moira's quests. On the way to the Super Duper Mart, I do find a man with a sniper rifle and an explosive in his pants. Chat said that he was a traitor, but he was hostile towards me, and the wiki seemed to remark that he was just a named raider with a sniper rifle. I couldn't care in either fashion because now the rifle is mine. The exterior portions of the Super Duper Mart had a Wastelander that managed to take down all the nearby raiders, leaving me with easy access to the food and medical supplies inside. I don't know how much I want to use these bullets, but honestly, I just love the sniper rifle, so... that sucks. We actually did really well on ammo on this. Let's get some more sneak. I feel like we've been doing really shitty at sneak. You'll notice just there that I do not have level up every single level. So every other level, we take that from New Vegas.
We're back. Somebody open up the...
Hey, wait a minute.
Hang on. Some
Something ain't right here.
Just do one of those numbers. I think we'll be fine, but... Bro. He just threw a grenade on my landmine. That is the strategy of the century. Be very impressed with yourself, my guy. That's insane. It's like a $100 landmine right there. We could try with a hunting rifle, but hunting rifles are just notoriously inaccurate. Especially when they're in my hands, you know? Everything's fine? Oh, no. Okay. So... that happened. How the fuck did she get past that? Bro, this is awful. I should have put some more landmines. Look at that cute little feet. I just sniffed like I was sniffing those feet, and it caused me to sneeze. Just wanted to give you a status update on that. Bro. I missed half of those initial shots. They probably did shoot me about 20 times.
You do what you need to do to get food and medicine, I guess. It's not pretty, but I guess that's the way it's got to be, right? Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps.
I'm gonna see if I can find the sniper rifle, no guarantees, because there's a lot of fucking rocks back there. The police pistol was one of my favorite videos that I did, so you gotta use it, you know? That accuracy, fuck, dude. Police pistol for the win. 3 short trees. I mean, this tree here is pretty short. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. I don't really think that there's anything here of value, but
who are
we'll
you?
just discover it. I don't even think there's a vendor until after you clear out the soup mutants. Let's see, my 3 friends just died here. Maybe I should check to see if they're still alive. Just look over at chat. Will this stream feature Mirelurk feet? I honestly don't know what their feet look like. I don't know that I've ever looked at their feet, and that's coming from a person who likes feet. Like, I'm not sure I feel comfortable doing that now. Oh, bro, I thought that was Malcolm Holmes.
It's alive. The wasteland is reborn. Damn. Oh.
Well, I went to go pickpocket the man, and I apparently caused his anal sphincter to prolapse. I'm not sure what the hell the deal is. Check the Mirelurk? Oh, you wanted to see the feet. Jesus Christ. Bro, they just look like cowboy boots. You just pop those off and throw them on your dogs? Is that a combat shotgun? The Mirelurk is still warm? That's questionable. Very, very questionable. I would imagine that they would be cold initially.
And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Oh, your delightful cheekbones are what I'm interested in. Imagine you could stick bottle caps in your ass and you could just like shoot them out, like the coin gun from Terraria. I think we've got it set up for later on once we actually get the other portion of Blood Ties, but I think for now we're done here. I wish the cannibal perk was better. The eating times, like it just takes so much time to eat. I think it ends up taking like 15-20 seconds or something like that. Like I can't stand that. That's crazy. I don't remember what part of the scrapyard the dog meat is in. Dog meat is already fucking dead. That is crazy. Are you gonna bark at me this entire time? Because if so, we're gonna have a problem. Get some landmines. Nope. Hey, dog meat, you should come here. That scared the shit out of me. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I don't miss Minefield at all. Don't you not want to kill him? Bro. Isn't he associated with some other quest? Ow. Like, he can't even see me right now. He's not actually shooting at me. He's pissed that you don't want to see his feet. Listen, I want to see them crusty dogs, but like, you know, I just need to get back home. Dog meat. I don't know if he can die. I've used more stim packs on dog meat than I have myself this entire fucking run. So what I'm getting at is because of how rare, you know, good smelling feet would be, the feet that smelled really good, you know, would end up changing the feet economy. All right, first chapter is done.
It's looking like it'll be a real tough book for real tough guys. And real tough gals too, of course.
She is really like Dami Mommy energy for sure.
Sir, as a reminder
Colonel Moore, Casamora have pegging energy, and I won't apologize for saying the truth. Amen. Amen. She would not starfish. You know she wouldn't. She would be in full latex fucking the shit out of you. She would be the person in Vault 21. Like, she gives that energy. She really does.
Deadened nerves? That's probably a bad sign, you know. Like nervous system degradation type of bad.
While on the way to beat up some mole rats, I end up finding myself in between a super mutant and a hard place. These tougher enemies definitely end up taking up a lot of bullets, and we are not doing enough damage to kill them fast at this point. But it did feel pretty good being able to save this poor soul. We were still apparently in combat, so I had to save him in an alternative fashion, but it worked out just fine for me. My alerts were much the same, but at level 4 we ended up grabbing up a light touch for a little bit of extra critical hit chance when wearing light armor, which we'd be doing for the majority of the run. Grandma Sparkle ended up selling me some atomic cocktails in the event we came across any robots, and it wasn't long before I finally arrived at the memorial, where once underground I killed several mole rats with my big wooden stick and dealt with several other foes. Is there a place to sleep here? How do we get the room? Do we disarm it?
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing.
So, you're the genius who disarmed the bomb.
Let's really try to cut down on our weight a little bit here. Now, I think this one we do actually need to be stealthy with. I think we get a cool hat if we do this correctly. Okay, so we don't necessarily have to be stealthy, we just have to not kill anybody. Is this it? Why did I remember this quest being so difficult? I spoke way too soon. I don't know how to get out of here. Why are you standing right there, my guy? Fucking dog meat. Bro's just eyeing him. No. Jesus, we have to go up more? Bro, we've almost got to be out, right? Don't be barking. Where's outside? Where is freedom? It's going up. You'll love to see it.
Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Great, more stealth boys that I can throw in my safe. I mean, how long does it take for you guys to piss? Are you pissing like for 5 minutes? I do go pee like every 2 hours though. I love this conversation, guys. We're truly talking about things that are the pinnacle of our society as a community.
This is bullshit. Come out and fight.
I will. Well, you guys ever get those tub dreams where you just piss yourself? But it feels so good. Like, that's a really good piss when you can just piss in a tub freely. I had one of those dreams recently, so I thought I pissed myself, but I didn't. It was just cum. Yeah, Yeetus, what the hell's up with that? Why did they get rid of the pockets on the hot pockets? It hit me so hard. What I really want is a marksman carbine. If I find a marksman carbine, guys, that might be the gun we stick with. Like, getting the All-American, I love rifles. I really do. It's a big-ass ant is what that is. That might be, like, the biggest ant I've ever seen. I saw that at the last second. God damn. Everything hurts. Where is this last raider at? Like, seriously. That's crazy. Was not expecting that. Dude, this is a really cool location though. Okay, let's actually go to where the hell we were supposed to go because I haven't done that yet.
It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
Oh, I will aid you in whatever you'd like. caps. Imagine all the cum and the entire world just in a jar. What are we fighting, actually? After having gotten the information from Moya from the library, we decided to sneak around the Soup Mutants to get to Rivet City. The goal of doing so is to save a little bit of time later and open up a few new shops for us to buy a little bit more ammo before heading back to Megaton to see our good girl.
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some?
Okay, that's way overkill for the situation. Oh my god. Dog meat, sick 'em. This would be a great time for some AP rounds, but I'm too stupid. Damage go burr. This might be kind of fun. I'd love a scope for this thing. I know eventually I'm gonna want hand loader. I don't really care about rapid reload. Like, I'm sure it's good with weapons that have a slow reload initially, but I think if you already have a fast reload, it's not gonna make it that much faster. Feels sloppy as fuck. Dog meat just triggered a trap. The timing of that was impeccable. Missed that one. Missed that one. What are they fighting in here? It sounds like a Yaogwai. What? Dude, this is crazy. Why would this connect like this? This is like a whole section of the game that I never even knew anything about. There we go. Damage is crazy. I just want to let you know that every single time that you guys type in feet in the chat, I do get a little bit of a tease down there, you know? Like, you ever like Pavlov yourself so hard into seeing one specific word? That really gets me going. It just teases it a little bit down there, you know? But then we were like more focused on chat than fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah. My trigger was as soon as dog meat went down, I was gonna pop it. Like, dog meat used to be a tank. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even, I wasn't there. Wow, this was a really cool encounter. Yeah, you guys distracted me a little bit with the feet. Still working on Mora's quests in the midst of following the dopamine, we find ourselves learning about the robots in the wasteland at the Robco production facility. Mole rat to see. That distance, I just killed that mole rat with, but I couldn't kill this rad roach. That's crazy.
Hostile target detected.
Oh. Oh, okay. That changes things. Completely did not know that this is what happened. Yeah, we didn't. Oh. Atomic cocktail, you dumbass. That's why you bought it. Nope. Nope. Oh, dude, I am fucked. Another turbo. Come on. Fucking go outside. I still gotta hack that thing too. I gotta go back. Cause like if I could find one magazine, I could get there.
So, let me introduce myself. Hey Gary, I'm hoping you can help me out here. Dude, if we can't find one. No!
How close are we to leveling up? Ah, damn, dude. Alright. We could try to do Big Town. It's a lot of soup mutants. Deciding that I needed a little bit more experience, I decided to go help out the people of Big Town, which saw me heading in the direction of a bunch of soup mutants. Raiders also kept me company on the way, but I was surprised at Dogmeat's vitality when dealing with some vicious dogs. That might be the best vitality that Dogmeat has ever displayed. I mean, if all the super mutants go down like that, we'll be just fine. Imagine dropping your frame rate 30% for 4K foot textures. Sounds like you're pretty familiar, Edis. Lynx? How it sounds when I nut. Did you just say lick it? Are we talking about your feet?
MT, there are definitely feet mods. If you're questioning the idea that there isn't feet mods, there are 100% feet mods. I have installed feet mods before.
Don't ask what that was. We don't need to talk about it. Dogmate. Holy jeez. That's why it did so much damage, because it's 308 automatic. Like, that's an absurd weapon right there. If I had enough 308, I'd use it, but fuck. Okay, that's so stupid. I don't think I was detected. I think that was all Dogmeat. That fleshy sound when you reach inside of a gore bag. Yes.
Thank God. Who are you? Never mind, I don't care right now. Let's go get Red and get out of here.
We're out now.
Holy shit!
I'm dead. I don't know that you can get out of this pool. Oh, I do not want to fight down here. I don't know what they're stuck on right now, but we're playing the same game. I don't know how I missed that one.
We did it! You did it! You helped us defeat the mutants! Oh, we'll all feel safer now. Thank you so much.
Access granted.
Now having enough science to be able to hack the terminal thanks to the experience gained from Big Town, I return back to Mora for the final quest. This sees you tracking down the history of Rivet City, which sends you down an absolute rabbit hole of NPC interactions.
Are you looking
It's like if you pause the game on, or if you pause the chat, did you just see what just happened? I just walked into the Flak and Shrapnel's door and he needed to just shut it and it locked behind him. Oh, that's funny. As amazing as the interaction with that particular door was, talking with the rest of these NPCs was somehow less interesting. After talking from everybody from the priest to the hotel clerk, I somehow ended up at Seagrave, who points me in the direction of finding Pinkerton. No! Wow, what the fuck, dude? If I wouldn't have taken that, I'm still might be dead. Haha, I need to piss again. Keeping track of my piss schedule, gotta be honest, fucking huge turn on. It's like there's some gas in here. I don't know how the gas works, honestly. You know, and I tried to shoot the gas beforehand. It's a shitty way to die. I don't understand why sometimes, like, you can shoot gas and then other times you can't. With that delightful interaction completed, I return to Mora and receive my final reward.
Now you should just lie back
Oh.
and bask in the praise for helping with the book.
Yes, mistress.
Okay, lie back and think healthy thoughts. You're positively glowing. That'll be good for the book. That's terrible. But now, the very first copy of our book goes to you. It wouldn't nearly be as good without your input. You're the real wasteland survival guru.
Gotta be honest, this pipe is bugging the crap out of me, so let's go do Walter's quest. Walter, where are you?
Yeah, what is it?
1, 2, and 3.
Well, I'll be.
After playing with the pipes and Megaton, I began exploring the southeast portion of the map. This does see me temporarily popping by Great Ditch, the home of several fire ants, but I only dipped my toes in, saving that for another time. I continue finding several metro entrances, but decide to keep exploring until I find myself in trouble at a raider camp near the library we visited for Mora. Oh, I am 100% dead. There's no shot. I don't even have Stimpaks bound. How are we still alive? Bro, why is this guy gonna be so beefy? Pretty sure 99% of my shots are going into this wall. Is that a grenade launcher? Barely making it out alive, I passed by the flooded metro and dealt with a few more raiders. Fallout 3 definitely has a lot more raiders than what New Vegas does, but they are very enjoyable to fight. A moment of respite though was seen coming across the scavenger who was selling some refreshments, though for 100 caps I told him to shove it up his rear. Finding myself in Fairfax Ruins, a destroyed city with tons of raiders, I have to get a little bit resourceful to come out on top. Bro is way too close for comfort. This seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That was cool. I like that. Realizing that I'm not quite where I wanted to be, I do some trading at Rivet City before coming back in the daylight and instead pushing east. The wasteland continued to be its rough, usual self, but it was nice to see a few random encounters or friendly scavengers just looking to make some caps. Despite my earlier comment about raiders, I always think that there's a decent amount of variety in Fallout with ghouls and other radiated creatures. Since we are getting so many books, at level 8 I decided to grab Comprehension. This will allow me to get 2 skill points instead of 1 from any book that we consume, meaning that ideally our skills will rank up much faster. Throughout the process, I had also increased my medicine enough to be able to help out Time Bomb in Big Town, and he gave me the Lucky Pool Ball, which raises my luck by 1. While this weighs 1 pound, it'll be something that we'll likely carry for the rest of the run. All this effort ceases at Bailey's Crossroads Metro, the metro we were looking for the entire time. This is better known as the entrance to the Operation Anchorage DLC.
You got a death wish walking through a war zone? Listen, local, if you want to be of use, help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way.
Sir, yes, sir. I want all these weapons. I'm gonna steal them all. I don't really want to tackle these guys in like head-to-head combat, so we're just gonna kind of let the outcasts do most of the work. Getting to the outcast base, I speak with McGraw. He's pretty hot, but I find myself particularly infatuated with the white latex suit giving me to hop into the pod. Before doing so, I will try to obtain some company from Gary23. You'll discover later for the use of this, or lack thereof, but in the meantime we pop into the dream world and see the cute mountains and even cuter man. You are so caked up, sir. Very impressive. We should be okay, you know, we'll get it figured out. We don't need to be stealth. I'm not a big fan of stealth, you know, I'm bad at it, that's why. The Operation Anchorage DLC sees players entering a war simulation that adds new gear and a custom health and ammo source. Your enemies are largely soldiers that seem to have a fascination with taking a 308 to the skull. Sergeant Montgomery is pretty decent at carrying his load, but it's pretty obvious that a majority of the time we'll be doing most of the work. There are also 10 intel cases scattered around the DLC that will do the best we can to find all of them for a special perk. Owl is actually sniping with the sniper rifle instead of just shooting point blank range. I always love how they do like the head shake motion. Like they just look down into their hands, they're like, please.
Don't mess with the US.
Who coined that phrase? That's kind of hot. Grabbing another intel case, I perform a head-on assault on a post with numerous soldiers, primarily using the Gauss rifle. It's later that I try to sneak into the artillery facility to ultimately take down 3 massive guns. I'm not sure how we're being stealthy right now, but it's paying dividends. Jesus. Blasted over the railing. I'm so glad that all these doors are easily accessible, because I would be really upsetty spaghetti if you couldn't.
Let's move out.
I'd be tempted to go with more repair, but I feel like that's just a gooner's choice, you know? That's what I am. I'm a gooner. I feel like now would be a hilarious time to use a grenade, like in an artillery room. If there's ever a time. I think I keep throwing them in the ceiling. we go. That one's better. Are you gonna step on literally any of those, my guy? Bro, nobody's stepping on my shit. I want to get stepped on, please. Just point blank Gauss rifle. Those mines really disappointed me. I feel like a parent who just witnessed their kid fail on swimming lessons. They drowned. I don't think that there's a case here. Dude's beefy as all hell. He ate that shot. I gotta chill. Where is bro? There he is. I want to check inside of here, and then I'm gonna probably grab this one and then kind of try to loop around if possible. Alright, this should be the last one, and then I think we just fast travel away. After a little while, that was true. I was fast traveled to a tent where odd men took turns with me in conversation.
Damn fine.
I was then able to grab the sniper package and say hello to the quartermaster. I had hoped to snag up the Gauss rifle, but that didn't work since I wasn't charismatic enough. As a result, I had a perfectly reasonable crash out. Is there somebody chilling up in that tower and just not saying hi? I'm gonna leave you two gentlemen tied up. I do have a wiener. I could be a wiener. I could be your wiener if you want me to be. Jesus. You ever seen the ghost penis? That's an interesting subreddit if you ever get the chance. Yeah, they're like little landmines that are spiders. Creepy as all hell. Is anything small considered like a twink build? Can we say that these spiders have a twink build? Oh, poor guy. His gun jammed. Come out of your cage. Oh my god, that's... So the problem with this particular situation right now is I have no idea how much HP they have, and I do not trust the amount of HP that I have. Oh no. I'm gonna die here, just hands down. I don't know how much damage this shit does, but it's a literal tank. Okay, well, all I need to do that is 4 more times. Aren't there 2 of them too? Okay. Yeah, so anyways, chat, we just took down a tank. I feel pretty good about it. Honestly, I wasn't really worried at all. Hey, briefcase. They don't do shit for damage though, do they? Do I need to walk all the way back? Oh wait, do I need to blow these things up? Shit, I don't know. Am I? Yeah, I am. Pretty stupid. Galaxy. Oh wow, you just did something inside of me. Does this work? Oh yes, that is Galaxy. Wow. If you ever need a hand job, just hit a brother up, please. Like, Chapels, you can get my toes as soon as you're as helpful as Galaxy is. I don't know how to describe what is happening in my pants right now, but it is wow. All right, where's the mining town at? Can I look at my map? Did they make a map for this? Oh, this game. We sometimes we get a little bit crazy, but most of the time we're just talking about feet for 24 hours, and like that's okay, you know. Nobody gets hurt from that. I'm gonna try to kill these snipers, I guess. I don't know where they are, and I think that's kind of the whole idea. Dude, let me hit something, please. Oh, you're a tall one. You're such a tall boy. Am I hitting the train half the time? Because I feel like that's what... Bro's just walking into it. Where are my bullets going? Jesus Christ. All right, gang, let's go. Oh my Lord Jesus, my HP, I am so fucked in the head right now. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tied up at the moment. I always want to say that line and then actually be in bondage. You know what I mean? Hey, love. I feel like I'm missing a case. There's snipers in the trees. On the shipping containers rather, but you know, you get what I'm saying. You picking up what I'm laying down. You snipping what I'm shitting, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Stealth boys are actually crazy. I know it's just the armor, but still, it's basically a stealth boy. I looked in this corner so many times, and I just didn't see him at all. Sniper, you gotta live. Don't die. It's funny you joking about dementia because I do have a family history of Alzheimer's. If you guys, you know, ever start seeing me act kind of weird, this is my baseline currently. Oh, dude, you are good. I give you that one. Fuck, dude, that hurt. I don't think there's any healing. Oh wait, there is. I forgot. Okay. I wish I could say, oh, okay, all right. I'm not making fun of myself. I have problems. You little suitcase here. Push, Montgomery, push. Bro, where are you at? Okay, so here's the deal. This room up ahead is trapped. You guys know what trapped means. I feel like this is gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Yeah, you right, Donut. You big G. Okay. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and try that again with a little bit more success, hopefully. Oh my god, not much. Not much. Not much at all. I just made the same mistake twice. Let me just go fuck myself, I guess. Oh, hi. Oh, wow, you really just wanted to die. This is why I like sniper rifles. Yeah, the whole OWL thing actually stands for erectile dysfunction. That's really what OWL gets its name from. So, just so you guys are aware, I wanted to be forthcoming with that as much as possible, you know. I'm not gonna make up a way that my name is somehow related to erectile dysfunction. I have no clue. Ow, why limp? Wow, you guys become awfully creative when we're talking about erectile dysfunction. Is there a link at all here? I'll make it can and get ED. I mean, with how much I jerk off to porn and I get no bitches these days, or wonderful ladies or men at this point, honestly, it might happen. Old white loser. God damn. I'm not even that old, guys. Like, I don't think we're gonna have all the brief. That was so close. I did not like that at all. I don't think we're gonna end up having all the briefcases. Howdy, man. How's it going? Until I actually tell you guys what it is, you guys are gonna guess some wild shit. Hey. Alright, so we've saved all the dudes. We got 7 out of 10 suitcases. Does that sound about right? These boxes, I keep wanting to loot them and like look inside of them, but they're just not for me. That's scary. Is that healing? Oh, yes. There's got to be a clue in Directional. They're actually completely not related at all. It's Papa Psycho just for funsies. I don't know how much damage I'm actually going to be able to do with it. It'd be nice to be able to just casually one-shot people, but is that going to happen? Probably not. It's getting close. I feel like I'm kind of warmed up now. I'm not saying I'm like completely lubed up, like you could jerk that shit raw, but like it's pretty solid. I need another suitcase. Is there somebody up there? Yes, there is. So close, but yet so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. All right, there you guys go. That's all you're gonna get from me singing. Dude, why does my computer always want to update? I am water, bro. Sings like he's about to bust. Bro, I am always about to bust. Even when I talk, I moan a little bit. Have you guys noticed that? Occasionally won't lift. Occasionally we'll skip leg day. That's crazy. Bro's just screaming medic. Do you need some healing? You want some healing juices, my good little boy? One of these days, all this stuff is going to be taken outside of context, and like, I'll have gone pure or something like that on YouTube, and yeah, it's going to be great. Guys, what the fuck? Everybody's so creative. I think we're missing out on a suitcase. Chat, where are the other suitcases? I feel like I might have missed one at the beginning, and if I did, I'm fucked. How the fuck did I miss this? That's crazy. Realizing that I was missing out on the last suitcase and I was unable to get it, I pushed through towards the main ending where I fought the Chinese general, the simulation's final boss.
在太阳落山款，我要用你们的血来开亮我的更高。
All right, so here's the part where we need to save and like make sure we do this right. I think, oh, that was it right there. Yeah, see, I don't have any items. So I think that this technique is busted. Which again, like I said at the very beginning, I wasn't even caring. Like, it would have been nice to make that work, but that's just to prove that, hey, you can't do it. Someone has to record all of Owl's busts and compile them into one to sound. What the hell? Ayo? So essentially on the default version of Fallout 3, essentially what you're able to do is take Gary here and throw him in your seat. He was just my fleshlight for the past 2 hours. And be able to put all the simulation equipment inside of him, and you can essentially keister it and steal it. So everything's all in perfect condition because it's all the simulation gear. Only thing I'm really here for is this. I could take that too, and maybe some of these. I never get to use Batman. I never do, and it's sad. Jesus, that still took half my HP. I don't know which guys are bad guys and which ones aren't. Why am I leveling up right now? Is combat actually done? I'll at least get that up to 90, and then a little bit more snake maybe. All right, so yeah, we're gonna take everything. I just wanted the suit to hide, and I was hoping to use the Fat Man to like pull everybody together, but that didn't work out, obviously.
Simply would have had the upper hand if you hadn't been here. We'll be here for a while cataloging all the tech. If you need anything, you come see us. You may not be one of us, but you're the next best thing.
Hoorah, or whatever. Look at that tight ass. This is what we're gonna be enjoying for the rest of the run. You see that? You see that gentle sway of the hips? You'll love to see it. I'm sorry. What's your name? Chat? That's a huge upgrade. Okay. Because, I mean, we could technically go to New Vegas now. The thing is, too, is I don't even know how to get there. Reasonable crash up. That feels nice. We definitely rely on crits a lot. I keep hearing so many feet, but I don't see anybody. Yeah, this gun go burr.
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. Over here!
God damn, dude. That's crazy. So I don't feel like this is the right place in terms of what we're actually looking for, but this is cool, whatever this is. See this big penis tower? That's where we need to go. I honestly don't know how bad this is going to be, but I feel like this is going to be pretty bad. That inadvertently works. Dude, look at how many there are. I don't know if that explosive or my grenades did a lot of that damage, but that's crazy. We've got plenty of assault rifle ammo left because I did buy some surplus, but I'm not sure that I really want to start using it like crazy anyway. Looks like there might be a staircase over here. I was at full health just a second ago. We've got a couple different ways of getting to the monument, which is where we're going to branch off from. But I'm hoping that it's just around this corner here. Like I said, I feel like we're getting really close. Let's maybe try to push through that metro entrance over here and see if that gets us a little bit closer. Essentially, the way that the mod author chooses to put all this together is that there's a random metro tunnel that takes you to New Vegas, and we just need to find that tunnel. And like, it sucks, but it's somewhere here. We just need to find it. There's gas there. We established last time that I don't know what gas is. It'd be nice if we could get back into more of a metro situation. Is this it? Is this a safe location? That answers that question. That's damage. Chat, I hit that. That's crazy. I think I hit the wrong guy, but I hit somebody. Shit, that's a name guy. Okay, he had some weapon problems. Oh my gosh. Where's his head? That looks fun, whatever the hell that is. This thing is actually a pretty decent looking pistol. Like it's functioning really well. It says that while it's invisible. Oh, sweet. Hey guys, I am liking the buff out whiskey combination we've got going on for carry weight, but I definitely want some strong back in here. Yeah, I can't read that. How you can tell that I don't live in a big city. Not gonna be good here. Okay, let's pop some Med-X, Psycho. Already have buff out. Maybe. Might help a little bit. Nope. I need to get the fuck out of here. I don't think this is gonna be good. I have, grenades. Hey, Willow? Mind helping me out here a little bit, pal? Grab this rifle, repair my own. We gotta go regroup. I've been kind of edging myself as long as I can, but I have to goon, you know? We did pretty decent. I wonder if those actually do what I want them to do. Oh, wow, it feels so much brighter out. Well, overweight again. I don't know that I've ever been in here and I want to be in here. A little tripwire action. Are you trying to throw that at me and you're just failing miserably? See, like, that was fun, wasn't it? You can't sit there and just tell me, oh, that wasn't fun. And look, we just got back all of our ammo. See? Chat, we could be naked. Wait, they look so cool. As you level up. I love this game. But I think for right now, we're gonna grab Strong back, honestly. Does night vision actually do anything? Does it, like, help? They do look cool. This rock looks disgusting, by the way. Nope. Did you see that grenade? Nope. I have free will. I will run my ass all the way back over here.
Must have been nothing.
Our sneak is getting good. Now, technically, aren't HP rounds the best in this situation? Like, I should be able to one-shot this guy with HP rounds from stealth. And I apparently just missed. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I think we're gonna get rid of this rifle. I think I've used it before in Fallout New Vegas, and I think it misses. I swear to God it does. You guys know that I'm a mildly decent shot. Like, I should not have missed that. I think I've had that issue before with precision rifle though, because I think you can find a copy of it in Lonesome Road. We were using the sniper rifle earlier though, and we were enjoying it. Like right there, that was a headshot. I hit his head. That was a clear as day deal. I just think sometimes the projectile isn't quite right for some reason. I could be wrong. I will 100% take that I'm not a great shot, but like, I'm a pretty decent shot. I'm thinking we're getting close. I'm feeling like we're getting close. Look at this sign. It's even pointing me in the right direction. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I could see me missing a couple of those shots, but like, half of those went into his chest. I don't know. Nice little water fountain here for us. We still aren't rocking Radchild, which I think you guys should be impressed about. This feels wrong, doesn't it? I'm gonna go with it feels wrong. As rapid explosions just go off in the distance. I kind of like that you can become overpowered in Fallout. Like we've struggled to get this far in this run. I think we've done, you know, like we've ran across some situations that were pretty challenging. Fallout's easy, like it is. See how big and open this space is? Yeah, buddy. So like that right there, it feels like it should have been a headshot. Empty, you can't say that. You can't tease me with that. That's like just putting the tip in. I'm only level 12. That gun, whatever he's got, huge. I'm not even sure how you get up there. Can I? Chat, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, that was deserved. That was very deserved. Hi. Oh my god, is that goop? Look at this. It's goop. Hey, can I get the train schedule over here on aisle 2? Like, I'm sorry, I'm dumb, okay? I can't help it. Alright, an hour and a half later, and we've finally gotten to a point where we can do something. Not sure what that something is yet, but something. Alright, let's play with one of these guys. They're broken, never mind, scratch that. Wait, what? That is cool as all hell. Oh my god! So cute! Look at how cute this is! Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Okay. I'm not saying that this was worth it yet, but it's pretty cool. You must purchase a ticket first. Tickets are one way only. Okay. 3 years later, my dad is dead. He was chilling in the Tranquility Lounger and is just gone now. You don't feel quite as lucky anymore. Do they take all my shit? I'm gonna get really upset if I actually lose all my gear. Oh my god, we're playing New Vegas, guys. Doc Mitchell. Looking beautiful as ever. I was gonna say something diabolical, but I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. I was gonna say that I could just take the tip and just brush it on his mustache and like just for the sensation of it, but I figured that would be too wildly inappropriate, so I opted against that.
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip.
Look at how silky smooth his skin is. Next guy that wakes up in Doc Mitchell's bed, he's gonna have a wild surprise waiting for him. Just power armor and a fucking laser rifle right off the get. Oh, this is good. With having just dipped my toes in the Mojave, I double-checked my gear and began helping out Sunny Smiles. This is a process that feels relatively routine, so I blast right through it, even helping out a Goodspring settler on the way. Some Brock flowers at the cemetery, as well as Xanderroot and a little bit of looting at the schoolhouse, I returned to her with my newfound ability of creating healing powder. Staying in Goodsprings a little while longer, I end up agreeing to help out Ringo with his pounding problem. From a relative degree of stealth, the powder gangers all fall, and Ringo gives me a deck of playing cards should we ever want to play Caravan. It's after looting that I hit the road and start making my way to Prim. Quite honestly, I don't know where that other... Okay, he's there. I was like, I don't know where the other guy is at, so I'm just gonna blind fire and pray. Popping cherries and disarming landmines, we find ourselves in Prim with a few escaped convicts. It isn't long before I find myself in the Bison Steve and began systematically taking down all the enemies inside, as well as looting when I felt necessary. You know what? This is an option. Since the deputy met an ill fate inside of the Bison Steve and his confidence wasn't high initially on becoming the sheriff of Prim, I decided to help out Johnson Nash with making Prim Slim and his cowboy boots the new sheriff. I'm sure this won't have any lasting repercussions. On the way out of Prim, I do some looting before finding myself at the police station, taking down a few more enemies. Throughout this process, I was sure to utilize as many weapons as possible, not committing to one specific playstyle. Oh yes. It wasn't long before I found myself at the base of the Mojave Outpost, killing some rad scorpions, looting the nearby general store, purchasing a few supplies from Lacey, and killing some ants for Ranger Jackson. On the way to do the quest for Ranger Ghost up on the roof of Lacey's building, I have fun making good use of my delightful combat shotgun and help sort out the situation between Jacqueline and Thomas. Oliver Swanwick met a similar fate.
Yeah!
Wolfez and Colta, the delightful femboy that he is, allows me to check off Ranger Ghost's quest, as well as snag another to spread the word of the Legion's atrocities. But before finishing either, I kill the Legion mongrels inside for the Big Book of Science on Major Stein's desk. While in the air, I pop by the Mojave Drive-In and collect some food, should what box goods I find not be enough. Caesar's Legion safe house noted on the map and a few long-range kills with the silenced 10mm continue to make me realize how amazing it was to have a silenced sidearm. Oh, this is awful. I take that back. It might be good. While at the Wolfhorn Ranch, I snagged up the unique cleaver, a chopper, for some extra caps at the nearby traveling merchants that always spawn before randomly sniping a raven. I'm not sure why, but I felt pretty cool doing it. Though I was definitely missing having a scoped long-range rifle, I made do with what I had and took out several Viper gunslingers on the way to Novak. In order to get a little bit more critical hit chance, I popped by Boone to do his quest. While on the Dinosaur, I steal that gun for a few extra caps, as well as some souvenirs for the Come Fly With Me quest. A casual Malcolm Holmes jump scare later, I pick up the thrust control modules from Old Lady Gibson and see the daytime sniper Manny for the actual quest. This guy's like, he has Alzheimer's. He asked me 3 times in a row, can you do this for me? So just to rule this out, we can't use both of these at the same time. Just so you guys are aware. I wish I could, but I can't. We're gonna try to use the stealth suit as long as we can, but at some point we're gonna have to get rid of it. I love just lobbing bullets at enemies. This weapon is so much fun. Ghoul Grinder? Is this like booty calling or what? There's a bunch of good lootables in this area. Bunch of stealth boys once we get inside. I feel like Batman would be the type of person to want to be tied up. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but I feel like he would have a little bit of a bondage kink. I don't have any bullets. Fuck. That's crazy. Oh my god. When you wake up in the morning and it's slightly to the left. How does this fire? Oh, it's funny.
Hello, Wanderer.
Damage is kind of high on this guy, actually. Holy shit! Alright, we're gonna bring out the bats. I don't trust myself. Literally just walk in, shoot the guy, grab the info, grab his rifle. That's pretty fast. I fuck with that. Oh my god, I can reference that. Jason! Jason! It's a Heavy Rain reference.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
I love that this guy gets down here so fast. Yes, look at that. Yes, baby girl. Speed Demon. Okay. Was there always glass here? I don't remember there being glass. With a quest for GULA freedom completed, I head back to Manny before turning my efforts towards renewable energy and Helios 1.
They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
I love that line, so good. Kinda got beat to shit there, but as one does. I'm gonna pop an atomic cocktail just for a little bit of extra assurance. What? Why are there sentry bots? I don't even know how much damage that is. There you go. We'll grab the pulse grenades from here. If we had enough lockpick, I'd say we could get that and get a couple more, but I do remember talking about shoving this table leg up my ass one time. That was, we had that time. Honestly, I usually complete this quest to like level 5, level 10, not usually level 14.
Do you think you can hide from me?
I'm gonna try it just because, you know, I got him. Oh, nice. Probably the coolest thing I've ever learned this year. Like this little tripwire, the fact that that exists, I come in my pants every time I think about it. Finishing up on Ignatio's delightful bosom, I continue making a somewhat normal progression towards main Vegas. Some Vipers and Ants meet their fate, but at the 188 I restock on a few essentials as well as obtain some knockoff Dead Money armor. Further north, I had intended on picking up the Van Graff armor for some extra caps, but disappointment struck me pretty hard when I learned that the scaling for items at vendors are completely changed. Despite this, I exploded my loot into a Dropbox before pushing to auto starts to see Joshua ISCE. This is a sniper rifle? They're just giving me stuff. Why are you not hostile? Did I already break this DLC? Why are these guys not hostile? Bro is not hostile, but he's shooting at me.
White legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky.
I'm apparently one of their friends. Oh my god, that does not do a great deal of damage. I want things. Wow, I could just buy all those right now. Buying some solid upgrades for a pistol we don't yet have really feels like putting the cart before the horse. But fortunately we can snag some broken ones on Joshua's table here to repair into one that has some halfway decent durability. I'm also sure to pick up the War Club outside as well as the remaining supplies Daniel needs for absolutely no reason at all. Mantises are scary. So are Cazadors. Remember that one time we got absolutely murked by a giant mantis? Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Hands down. I think even if I heal up... That was scary. I'm also poisoned again. I'm gonna use every single bit of anti-venom that I've collected this entire run. Bro. the fuck is the big deal here? Shoot again. Thank you. Wow.
Whoa! Here we go!
What was that? Hey, we get 2,000 caps though. Dude, this variety of enemies is crazy. Oh my lord, he be juicy.
Might as well tickle them with a... Whoa! Here we go! This one's mine.
Casey the shotgun. What are you talking about with Vault 74? The GEC test cell. If you guys come up with the console command, I'll give it a shot. That sounds kind of interesting. What? What?
Whoa! Here we go! Let's take them.
Huh. No, this is fascinating, Hergit. I've never... I love that he followed me though. Huh. I love knowledge like this. This is crazy. Yeah, no, I've never messed around with this. That's cool. Just nope the fuck out. What? Okay, was not expecting that. Wow, goddamn. I hate that is where my headspace is at, because I'm like, as soon as I see one of these, they could very well end me. So I do want to grab Silent Running at some point, but I also really want to grab Super Slam, and I think I'm going to grab Super Slam. Are these guys not hostile either? What the fuck? The story of the Survivalist is so good, and I never even cover it anymore, because you can spend easily 2 hours just learning about the Survivalist and like that be it. I would love to get some extended mags on this thing. Anytime you try to throw a grenade uphill, it just doesn't work out. Oh, thank God for running away. I don't like light armor anymore, guys. I want to go home. And I have no clue where hell I'm trying to go. It's like right here. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get to it traditionally, but this is how we're gonna get to it. Oh yes. Disappointed that there's no scope. That's rough. So these guys are pretty friendly. In the daily. But like the crafting in this game, in order for it to be beneficial, you need to carry a lot of extra junk on you. And I guess that's kind of like the drawback of being... What is this cave? It is not a cave, that's why. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Dude, I'm out of ammo. I don't know why I'm just holding that weapon. I hate dogs because I'm trying to come up with a bullshit way for me to hate dogs. You know, they're so hairy. Like, why do they have to be so hairy, you know? Feathers are supreme. Is this the last thing of this DLC? I think so. Let's go grab his armor real quick. Stone Bones Cave. There is stones, there are bones. There are also traps. Oh shit, I was joking about shooting that pot, but I was like, I don't fucking trust that pot. That's crazy. I think I've only got this armor like once or twice. Jesus, you could get fucked up in this cave real quick. That's crazy that it's not even that good though. Definitely will not be the armor we'll be sticking with. We'll go ahead and do the bear quest. Honest Hearts has actually only taken us an hour to do, like to get to this point, so we can do Whitebird's quest. Make me a gooner now. I will not be opening up the porn channel while on stream. A Goonicon? A Goonian? Adam, I like your idea, but I like the fact that I read it incorrectly first. A Gooncon. Think about it, like a Comic-Con, but for Gooners. A workers Goonian, one may say. Yeah, I like these. If you guys haven't already joined the Discord, join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. We get up to some nefarious business on the Discord. I'm kind of concerned about Ghost of She, honestly. Or Shay, whatever her name is. Oh my god. You'll be the Goon Treasurer? I don't even know which chems I've taken so far. Fuck it, we'll just take another one. Dude, I went blind there for a second. Take drugs, kill bear.
No, why?
When I come too soon.
Why?
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion.
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all Whitelegs. You talk. You stop.
You're right. We're gonna kill you, but not like this. Defend yourself.
You can't no ni kumpa me. They are you.
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and Sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore.
With Honest Hearts completed, I check out my new drip, consisting of Joshua Graham's armor and the first Recon Beret. I'm also able to fully upgrade a light shining in darkness thanks to a mod that adds new upgrades for each individual weapon, including uniques. Deciding that I was ready to help out Freeside a little bit, I went through the usual ordeal of killing Oris, speaking to Roy and Wayne, teasing Julie Farkas about her unique hairstyle, and making out with Elizabeth Kieran. All of this allows me to complete GI Blues for the King, netting me a solid amount of experience. I'm also able to pick up a few things from Mick, including the large backpack and a few unique modded weapons. Julie Farkas then sends me on the quest to clean up the town, so I use my speech to convince Jacob and Bill to return to soberism. While setting up a business arrangement between the Atomic Wranglers and the Mormon Fort, I learned about the need of a suave talker, a ghoul cowboy, and everybody's favorite robot. It only makes sense that, you know, we test it, right?
Servos active.
Just bend over a little bit. Yes. Get right up in there. Oh.
Operation complete.
That's efficient, I will say. For sure. At level 20, I obtained the Silent Running perk and Break the Bank at the Atomic Wrangler. While in this particular lull, I talked to Ranger Ghost and Sergeant Kilborn for the NCR and Legion respectively. Doesn't hurt to dabble in both holes as long as you're well protected. And well protected I was, as the modded dual-wield handguns did an absurd amount of damage to the point that this is the first and last time I ended up using them. A few other modded weapons were enjoyable to use, but ultimately I saw myself in Searchlight doing the quest for Logan. I'm not sure that there is anything redeemable about this particular quest, and I'm sure to fall down in the deep pit of insanity that it instills. Regardless, I come out on top and I'm able to store my gear before breaking the bank at the other casinos on the strip. Everything but the tops, of course. Dr. Usanagi allowed me to stock up on a few supplies and I found myself at Sloan. There I helped Snuffles and repaired the generator before speaking to Chops Lewis about getting some extra supplies to take down the Deathclaws. We then proceeded to not take down the Deathclaws. While in this period of trying to stock up for supplies, the idea of using the Rat Slayer was brought up, and this almost brought about my demise, but I persisted and managed to obtain the rifle as well as its respective upgrades. One final stop to stock up on some more ammo, and I saw myself back at the Capital Wasteland, ready for my journey to begin the pet DLC. Why didn't I just pull back out my sniper when you're so ugly that not even a super mutant wants you? There's a bunch of locations in the Capital Wasteland that I never really get to explore, and I feel like the map itself is so much better when it comes to just the degree of variety that you'll see. Survivalist rifle definitely feels nice, I will say. It's a 200-year-old weapon, sure, but I've seen a lot of really hot vampires. Speaking about vampires, we did start a little bit of blood ties, so that's kind of why our foo is marked on the map. We might kind of swing over there and maybe finish up that quest if we can. I just love the sound, the atmosphere, the way that it feels. It's so good. Jesus Christ. I thought it was a landmine, but it's a grenade launcher. After a little bit of a jump scare, I chat with the residents of Arafu and learn about the West family travesty. It turns out that their son, Ian, killed them and the family took him in after his crime. Vance surprisingly welcomes us to try to get Ian to go back home, or what's left of it. And with a little bit of skill finagling, including some booze and magazines, we managed to succeed in doing so. Evan King is pleased and a decent relationship is formed between the two factions, involving trading blood for protection. This is followed by a few Talon mercs getting the jump on me as we continue traveling northeast near Aimlessly. Jesus Christ. Thank you for just standing there and eating that beautiful load. Was not expecting this jump scare, by the way. Oh, hey, look, some toilet water. I'm like the last person you want to ask about the lore of Fallout. I'm here to goon and almost nothing else, you know? I kind of want to just blow these guys to smithereens, but there are several quests relating to it, so maybe I shouldn't.
Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls except on slaver business.
Why is everything... Am I drunk? I think I'm drunk. Do I seem drunk to you?
Got you the slave that you wanted. I can get into Paradise Falls now, right?
Yeah. Go on up, hotshot.
I feel like they're gonna die.
You fucking... You hear me? Damn.
Oh, wow.
Thought you'd get out of here, did you?
I feel like we just witnessed a murder. Wow, all the slaves are just gonna be dead at this rate. Oh, god damn. Kinky. I wonder if the subtext of this place is sex. Can you buy a slave here? You've got some kids out there, I want them, specifically so I can let them free, huh? 2,000 is a bit steep, 1,200 for all three is a little bit more of a reasonable offer.
I suppose I can accept that. It's a deal. The kids are yours.
So you got us out of there, huh? Not so bad for a Mungo, I guess.
I literally just walked out a fucking door. Oh, they are so done for. Didn't even make it past the stop sign. We'll just try one of them, see what that does.
I am trying to keep...
That works. That's interesting. I might have to get an anti-material rifle, because that doesn't do enough damage. Maybe we need to try a hand loader or something. I guess he was a master, right? That was better. Mason, Dixon, salvage. They still do pretty decent damage. What about Grim Reaper's sprint? Oh, wait a minute. Two Wastelands. With rank 2, all of your action points are restored upon exiting VATS. They fixed Grim Reaper's sprint. Sorry, that was the character moaning, of course. I missed. Okay, well, that works. I'm hunting rabbits. Shh. problem is I really like the sniper rifle in terms of like its firing pattern, its accuracy. But something about the damage feels like it's nerfed. I definitely want to get Christine's at some point. I just hope that it actually holds up. I'll just try to use VATS on everything now, I guess, because I can't aim worth a shit. Those things, fucking hate them. Calling out generators randomly. I don't think that grenade did any damage. Where the fuck are they at? Are they upstairs? That was them saying yes to me. Damn. Unload that rifle on me. We need to do Old World Blues so bad. I want to be able to move faster. How do you not see me, bro? Can you say yeah for me? Moan so more. I love that. Imagine if you could stub your toe and fall out. I guess you kind of can, right? Because you run into a barrel and you're like, ah! You see that perfect segue into how I like encourage the development of a moan? Analyze that shit, please. There's also a tent down there that I'd like to check out. I feel like this is not the place that I was thinking of. It looks like there's a bunch of raiders here. Looks really fucking cool though. Okay, there was nobody on my ass. Go fuck yourself. Way too close. Hey, thanks for hitting me back. Not looking good on HP, honestly, but, you know, we'll try. Couple little tidbits of some buff out. Looks like they were making some chems here. Seeing weapon repair kit here is kind of interesting. Ain't no way I'm gonna hit this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Kinda crazy. I'm really praying for like a cute sniper rifle up here. Nah. Damn. Well, that sucks. I actually played Fallout 3 first. I know a lot of my content is revolving around Fallout New Vegas, but Fallout 3 was the initial break into Fallout. I have very little experience with Fallout 1 and 2. God damn, that's hard. Maybe these two facilities are connected somehow. Chat, does it just randomly introduce DLC weapons? This could be interesting. Not sure if this is gonna be good, chat. Nope. I don't know that I've ever done this quest, ever been anywhere near here. Here's some toilet water. To fully explore Fort Constantine, you need to visit the Underworld. Alright. Well, we at least got started.
Who are you?
Hey, cuties.
Great, here's some of the local wildlife.
I'm sorry? If I could shoot at least his bazooka. Or just shoot him and leave the bazooka flying in the air. That works too. I didn't realize how many of these towers were in Fallout 3. 95% chance to hit at such a wild angle. I'm not sure what I'm doing, by the way. I might be just bombing a whole civilization. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. 308, that's a start. HP minus 10 is poison of some kind. It sets enemies on fire? Okay, that's hot. I probably should have been able to guess that with Heatmaker being its name, but you know, I'm kind of stupid. Love that he pulled out a flamer last second there. So I'm not sure what I just bombed. Fire rate definitely seems like a little bit slower, but the DPS makes up for it. These are in the capital wasteland now? A fucking Deathclaw just snuck up on me. Dude, this place is huge. Look at this. Even with the 2 bullets, 2-3 bullets in the back, it still did pretty good. Oh, damn. We are not in the right spot at all. Holy shit, the damage on that boy. Yangwai is what it sounds like. He's in the fucking rock. You know how there's like a scale of like fuck around, find out? We're not gonna do either of that. We're just gonna walk away. I don't know how much damage that fire is actually doing, but it's really cool to mark the enemies anyway. I didn't even realize this was in Fallout 3, by the way. Like this whole, like what? Look at this whole, like, that's crazy. It's like asking Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. Why can't I just have both? Almost out of bullets. Conveniently had enough bullets to do that. Cool. Bro just didn't know where to look. Chad, imagine if we had Radchild. Oh my god. Reverse engineered? Oh. What is this little guy? Sorry, Chad, it's gonna be dark in here. You know, we are walking into a cave. Hi. Oh. So yeah, Chad, I'm, you know, reasonably competent. Did we get a stream ban for imagining the mother Deathclaw lactating Nuka-Cola? That's like the most genius idea ever. Why would you get a ban from that? Okay, I might have just... I hit the rock. I'm not sure exactly how. Nothing happened. Stealth boys. God's greatest creation. At least I can take a hit. That's good. Don't fucking hit me again, though. God damn. I'm so fucking toast, chat. Honestly, I kind of deserve that one. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going up to him with a 45 pistol and asking if he'd be okay with me sucking him off. Somehow, that's the answer. Fire bullets on Sentry Bot. Oddly effective. The fucked up part is there's a train tunnel right fucking where I'm at on the map. And it's not here. That upsets me. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Alright, let's try to push a little bit east, I guess. See if this map marker is what we're actually looking for. That was pretty shit towards the end there. But this is where we actually go to start the DLC.
Well now, a hero. Look at you. I come from a place far to the northwest. It's called the Pit.
Let's buy these people. Such casually.
You're here to save us? Where are we going?
I wish I could do a great impressions and do like a Terminator voice of, I need your boots, your clothes, now. Don't we start blasting right here?
I started blasting.
Once you're inside, find a slave named Adia.
I love this pistol. Did you guys know it's affected by pack rat? You can have a 1 carry weight pistol. That's absurd. There are so many freaking landmines here. What the hell? You guys would also be proud of me. I do not have Rad Child yet. Guess I can just go fuck myself.
There you are.
Does this fail everything? Surely to God it does, right?
You're lucky I don't fucking paste you. Now get back in there and get to work. Or next time I'll just stake you out there for the drugs.
Yes, Daddy.
Werner sent you, didn't he? Good.
You want to go into your room and talk?
We can't talk out in the
Oh
open
yeah,
like
that's a
this.
good idea.
Meet me in my house.
Should have
as soon as you
suggested
can.
that.
We'll talk there. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long.
I just, every single time that they say come, I just think about coming. I'm sorry, guys. I can't wait to just lick that dirt off your face. Alright, let's go get these bars.
Good to see a little enthusiasm for once.
The ones at the start here, they're pretty easy to get. They sometimes become really hidden. They're just dancing. That's cool. But there's like 100 of these things, so like, they're all over the fucking place. Okay. Turbo off the bat is crazy. Definitely got to be careful about my HP, because we don't have very many things to heal with just yet. Can I enable this? Holy hell, guys. Exterior, I mean, I should have this.
What?
Oh my fucking god, I'm a dumbass. You will now do extra damage with the auto axe. Bro's just standing there menacingly. Fuck. I'm not even sure really what that was. Finding a relatively creative trap that decimated not only my anal sphincter but my entire prostate, my will to live was immediately crushed. I started blasting through the trogs and wildland faster than the kids that counted while you were at the water fountain, while trying to collect as many steel bars as I could. There was a locked door that I had to leave behind, but I would circle back for it when I had enough lockpick. We were also able to pick up an upgraded auto axe, which when combined with the assault rifle destroyed just about anything in my way. What's your opinion on Deathclaws? I mean, I'm not personally gonna smash, but I see why some people would. You know, like that's where I'm at. I think it's a fair answer. Oh, look at those little feet. Yes, come to me. Yeah, the auto axe is just fucking huge. I just got so used to carrying around a small, dainty pistol. Like, I miss it already. I'm actually, I hate to say this, guys, but I'm not wearing any socks right now. So, everything I'm saying is kind of gay. 34. I mean, we're with 30% there. That's the problem, is you start to think that they're everywhere, you know? Yeah, this feels like parkour combined with like an I Spy mission, and both of those things are absolutely awful. I was not expecting to end up inside of this. That's interesting. Shit, I missed these too. Oh my god, bro. I know we could technically go back and redeem some of our bars. We don't really need to, though. You can't just add this and there not be... Okay. I was gonna say, there's gonna be some fucking bars here, I feel it. So I don't lose my Gooner credentials, would you want your busty Deathclaw girlfriend to lactate Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla? The problem is, I don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla actually tastes like. Like, is there any real-world similar equivalents? Like, are we saying it's like a Sunkiss? Grabbing Wild Bill's sidearm while continuing to ponder lactating Deathclaws, I collect some more steel bars, getting us up to a total of 51 so far. I'm gonna just go with Nuka-Cola because I feel like Nuka-Cola is closer to Pepsi or Coca-Cola, and that's the one I'm more familiar with, but as a New Vegas fanboy, I want to say Sunset Sarsaparilla, but I'm just gonna be real. I'm thinking... Holy shit, this thing fires fast. Fuck. Bro took cover. That's cool. Lazarus, I think of all of us, I think you deserve the promotion the most. Because if we're talking about this from like a realistic standpoint, why not just have both? That's huge. Thank you for that. A lot of the bars are way up top. Like there's a big ass pit of them. Get it? Because we're playing the pit DLC. That's crazy. I take 2 at once. Oh, you know what we could do is we could get one of those beer hats and just have it siphoning like an automatic pump, like a breast pump sort of situation. I feel like I need to play Mirror's Edge just so you guys know that I'm not bad at parkour and it's literally just falling to Vegas. I just got ratioed by a roof. What the fuck? I'm not sure why this person is not seeing me, but I can appreciate that. The AI in this actually feels really good. Like they're actually playing relatively smart, like pushing at odd ass times. Why is this so slow? God damn. Donut, is that your kink? You just fucking love Danny DeVito? Are you a little Danny DeVito slut? That's crazy. Let's just do Grim Reaper Sprint. Anytime we use VATS, as long as we kill an enemy, we get back all of our AP, which is crazy. Continuing to collect some rather hidden bars, I find myself climbing higher in the yard, dealing with trogs and wildmen alike. Show me them bars. Show me them bars. I obviously started losing my mind, which seems to be a reoccurring thing that I should probably speak to my non-existent therapist about, but we made good progress, getting to 67 bars, followed by a bunch of murder. Steady, my beloved. Big old fat stack. Talk about a pot shot. 86. Fuck. Okay, well, yeah. Let's see how many bars are in that spooky place, I guess. I'm hoping that there's like 4 or 5 in here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Despite being pleasantly surprised with the number of bars in the closet that we bumped up our lockpick to get into, we were still missing quite a few bars, causing us to revisit these same places and head into more peculiar topics to talk about. How high, low would boxcars be in the feet ranking list? Okay, so Kyan, that's an interesting development because when you think about feet, right, there's certain advantages to not having, you know, moving very much. So depending on how long a boxcars was actually sitting there, I don't know when exactly the Legion attacked Nipton. I don't have a good lore frame on that, but assuming it's like a week or 2, maybe you know, boxcars would have some pretty decent looking feet, because they would have had some time to heal from the blistering desert of the Mojave, but I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, the ranking would probably be about 4 or 5, because a good portion of the attractiveness of feet is the ability to move them and engage in a professional capacity, of course. So therefore, I think that I don't know, maybe a 3 or 4. I'm gonna go with a 3 or 4. I think there's a little bit of a trade-off there. Maybe they are a little bit of a fresher feat, but overall, they don't provide the same degree of satisfaction as more mobile or active feet would. Yeah, get a good look, get a good sniff. Do I just jump down? Fuck it. If you go to the ground level, continue right and go down the hill. There's no fucking hill, Donut. There is no hill. Other side of the fence? There's no way you can get over there. Oh. Alright, Donut. I'm listening. I'm listening now. You're cooking. I can smell the radiation percolating from your nipples. I am eager to suck. I hope you can forgive me. Find it in your heart. Alright, 4 more, chat. So close, but yet so far. I killed some trogs and decided to turn in the bars I had collected so far. This gave me a bunch of upgrades in the form of a new auto axe as well as some much better armor. We opted to look around for a little while and I ended up feeling like I was in the movie Jumper with the amount of suggestions that I had received for where to go. Ultimately, we didn't have any luck and settled on leaving the steel yard with 99 bars to our name. This saw us linking back up with Medea and preparing mentally for entering in the arena.
They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the pits.
Bro could chill. Do I have... Oh my god, her ass is fat. I just have all standard rounds. Both your damage and radiation resistance has been increased by 3%. That's cool.
And does anybody in here have some armpits for me to snuff?
The great thing about dialogue in Fallout New Vegas, and just Fallout in general, is you can always fondle your balls while you're waiting, you know?
A wise decision, new blood.
Is that a nut cup?
I can't eat the baby. I'm sorry. I literally can't.
Oh, wow. Is this better than the All-American?
So, I suppose you signed on with Asher and his kind, did you? Huh, you're not the first to win their freedom and forget where they came from.
So, has anybody figured out where that last steel bar is at? This could be the gun for the rest of the game, honestly.
Oh, I see how it is. You signed on with Asher, and now you're gonna stand by your man. Maybe trying to catch his eye and be his queen? Well, good luck with that, star fucker. I'm sure the two of you will kill each other eventually, even without my help.
Not saying I wanted to look for another, you know, where the bars are at, but, you know, while we're here, we could, we could take a peek-see, you know, just a quick glancy-wancy. Honestly, it pisses me off so much that we can't find it. Oh, chat. I just feel like here would be a good spot for it, you know? You know where I really feel like it's at? It's in where the three raiders were at. I just feel like it. I feel like it's gotta be in here. It'd be crazy if it was in there too. It's just gonna be in here. And then we're gonna come. All right, here's where it's at, chat. I know it is. I know it to be true. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my cock even. Finding that bar. Licking the feet of the trogs. And it'll be just right here. Why I couldn't have found that the first 5 or 6, you know, times that we looked for it, I'm not sure. But I think it's pretty understandable why I missed that one.
Saw you fighting in the hole. What a piece of work. Now I know why you ain't afraid of those drugs. No hard feelings, huh?
Here's a single ingot.
More metal for the mill. Well, I'll be damned. That
Fucking
makes 100
A.
ingots you found.
We gotta see what it looks like. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm coming so hard right now. Like this is fucking huge, chat. Oh my god, yes. Man, there's a lot of dead bodies around here, Asher. We should probably do something about that.
I could trust you, and I wasn't.
Oh yeah, hands down, top 5 armors, aesthetics-wise. It's gorgeous. It really is.
Walk proud. You're an ambassador of the pit.
Oh yes. After finalizing my relationship with Asher, I play around with making some bullets. Usually in Fallout New Vegas, there aren't too many difficulties with acquiring ammunition thanks to the various vendors, but in Fallout 3, this bad boy is almost essential. We do end up stopping by our house to drop off all of our excess stuff before heading over to the Mojave Drive-In. An absurd amount of dialogue spamming later, I get to see how some Fallout 3 weapons do in Old World Blues. This is an absolute treat as the auto axe decimates any robotic enemies, including the pesky Robo-Scorpions. The lobotomites were no match for the Perforator's insane DPS, and this all made me level up multiple times. At level 25, I began bumping up my survival for my favorite perk before starting working on the main parts of Old World Blues. Again, the auto axe absolutely decimates anything from the Mr. Handies to the Cyberdogs, which made taking down Gabe a piece of cake. Level 26 sees me increasing my guns, survival, and grabbing the Stonewall perk to ensure that I'm not knocked down too often by Night Stalkers or Tunnelers in the future. Over at the X13 facility for the stealth suit, I practice flexing my quads and hammies in ways that only further enforce my femboy nature before leveling up my survival once again. This training segment isn't the most smooth that I've ever done thanks to my low lockpick, but we get it figured out in the end and make a fantastic escape once again thanks to the help of the auto-axe. We then spend a little bit of time smooth talking the doctors in the think tank to ensure that they are all on our side. This consists of several different ability checks and ensuring that they all love me. Most of the times when you do this DLC, damage is definitely lacking with how spongy some of these creatures can be, but the auto-axe ends up making them be the ones to run away. A couple of lobotomites snuck up on me when grabbing Christine's rifle, but they quickly turned into some marshmallows. I also found myself outside the weather station, so I dealt with the boss inside and picked up the snow globe for some extra caps. A few times throughout this stream, I was encouraged to use VATS for some additional damage, but I found myself steering away due to some goofy animation processes. That said, I leveled up to level 28 and snagged up Radchild, all the while collecting a few more parts for the personalities. I was also sure to pick up some Battle Brew for those few intense encounters we'll experience later on. A light shining in darkness definitely started lacking at this point, but it still managed to hold its own to a respectable quantity. A few more upgrades later and some close encounters with Night Stalkers, I went on a little bit of a lobotomite killing spree. A lot of times in runs, I focus a great deal on my builds, but in this particular run, we have a lot of different weapon flexibility, and we can choose what works best for the given situation. Most runs I don't get to choose to have 4 or 5 different weapons at a given time, but this is an absolute pleasure to be able to enjoy the game in a little bit of a different capacity. That said, I'm still sure to min-max as much as possible by taking out a couple Cazadors, including Specimen 73, letting me not only get the Tri-Oscillator, but the Implant M5 for some extra sneak speed. Now with the auto-dock operational, we respect to go with Fast Shot and Built to Destroy, allowing us to finally level up above level 30. A few lobotomites were inquired for a test when I wanted to figure out if Fast Shot was beneficial for this particular build, but it wasn't long before I purchased the implant. Dr. Boris appreciated us giving him Gabe's Bull, and we finally began the assault on Mobius's headquarters. While doing so, I stopped by the legendary Bloatfly and painstakingly took them down. Despite the absurd amount of damage the legendary Bloatfly did, the fight itself was relatively anticlimactic, and the same could be said about the giant Robo-Scorpion, who just stood there and took it like me anytime I get pegged. Dr. Mobius was pretty cool and gave us a decent chunk of experience, but what was absolutely huge was finally getting Implant GRX, allowing us to have a baby version of Turbo at all times. Eventually we'll stack this with Chemist, but for now I flirt with my brain a little bit thanks to Black Widow before easing the tension of the think tank once and for all. With how many upgrades I've gotten at this point, it was almost a no-brainer that I'd want to test them out, so that's exactly what I did on the various fiends just outside of Camp McCarran, as well as the ghouls of Vault 34. It was inside of the radiated vault that I finally received one of the weapons that would likely stick with us for the rest of the game, the All-American. An upgraded copy of the Marksman Carbine, this weapon is insanely accurate, and when combined with Fast Shot, its fire rate is off the charts. Not to mention its ridiculously low AP cost, allowing our VATS build to excel. Now I wouldn't have to worry about the Perforator's poor accuracy despite its amazing DPS. It proved absolutely effective with these fiends, and I look forward to being able to use it more in the future.